Hello, trader! In this video, I'm going to recap a few trades that I executed using the Romantick Pulse indicator, and I'll show you exactly why I entered those trades and how I filtered out false signals. These are the settings that I used to trade. For the first entry, the market was in a strong downtrend. When price pulled back, I identified a temporary support zone and even received a buy signal from Romantick Pulse. But I didn't enter yet because I needed additional confirmation about the reliability of that zone. I waited for price to retest that support zone and watched for a signal from Romantick Pulse. On the second signal, the buying volume clearly dominated, indicating that buyers were stepping back in. Once price successfully retested the previous low, I entered immediately, placed the stop loss below the low, and take profit at the nearest swing high. For the second entry, price continued forming a strong bearish structure and then pulled back. I skipped the first sell signal because the selling volume on the signal candle was weak, while the buying volume on the previous candle was very strong. On the second sell signal, we can see that buying volume on the previous candle had decreased significantly, while the selling volume on the signal candle was large and concentrated near the bottom of the candle, showing strong selling pressure. The ideal entry should have been right when the signal candle closed, with a stop loss placed above it. However, due to a delay, my entry wasn't good, so I set take profit at a 1:1 risk-reward ratio. Next, when price paused in this area, we could identify a temporary resistance zone. So when Romantick Pulse printed a sell signal, I entered immediately, placed my stop loss above the resistance zone, and set take profit at the previous low. With GC's typical price behavior, setups like this often sweep below the previous low to form a lower low. When price swept that low, a candle appeared with very strong buying volume, so I closed the trade before it reached take profit. Next, a sell signal appeared from Romantick Pulse here, but price was in a strong upward move, so I waited for clearer confirmation. When price paused in this area, I entered the sell immediately, placed my stop loss above the nearest high, and set a short take profit.
What the hell?
A few moments later.
Okay, in this trade, I ignored the sell signal because price was forming a solid trend line here, so taking a sell trade based on that signal would have been very risky. As long as price remained above the trend line, looking for buy signals was a much safer and more appropriate approach. Price was still maintaining a strong uptrend, so I continued to take a buy entry, placing the stop loss right below the Romantick Pulse signal candle. However, price didn't move as expected, and I was stopped out. From this trade onward, I used a new set of settings. With these parameters increased, more signals appear, but they require more careful filtering to identify good ones. After the buy trade was stopped, price dropped sharply and then moved sideways. Typically, with GC's behavior, when there is a strong drop followed by sideways movement, there is a high chance of another downward move. So I entered a sell based on the Romantick Pulse signal here, placed my stop loss above the sideways zone, and set take profit according to my risk-reward ratio. After a strong drop here, price began to recover and formed a sideways zone. A buy signal from Romantick Pulse appeared with strong buying momentum, and because the signal formed inside the sideways zone, I decided to take the buy trade since the stop loss was very tight. Take profit was placed at the top of the previous sideways area. Join the HelloWin Forum, where ninZaFamily traders come together to explore valuable trading knowledge and products. Click the link in the description to get started. Thanks for watching until the end. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon so you don't miss our latest content.